You've been following those teleprompter apps with your copy-paste scripted horseshit again, haven't you? And you're still wondering why you look like a deer in headlights. The issue is that that stuff doesn't actually work very well. The problem is that there are so many people convincing you or trying to convince you, and it's possible that you bought into that horse shit, but the thing is that they are telling you it's as simple as using my copy-paste scripted templates. And all you have to do is read into the teleprompter app and it'll be fine. It won't be fine. So pay attention here and I'll give you a whole bunch of understanding of what is actually ineffectual about that and where to go instead. Okay, let's first talk about scripts and templates. Scripts and templates create generic, normalized, standardized opportunities for you to say the same shit everybody else has been saying. Ha! You think that's going to actually get you toward setting yourself apart and becoming unique? Of course not. Doesn't matter how good you are with copywriting. If you're following a script, it is going to actually have that similar trajectory or arc or whatever outline, formulaic, manipulative plan as everything else out there, and it is transparent to everybody out there except for the bare noobs who have never seen it before. And as soon as they get the hang of that stuff by seeing other people doing the same stuff, they'll start to wonder, why does this all sound similar? Oh, I get it. It's because they're all using the same script. It goes back to all of those original scripts. None of this stuff is new. The people in the online space that have been bandying about that stuff for a long time, 10 years or whatever, that stuff started a long time ago. 50, 60, 70 years ago in the advertising world. Those scripts are the original scripts, and everybody in the business world is using those. So that's the reason to not use scripts. I'm not using a script here. But then again, I do what I refer to as live editing, highly structured improv. This is what I teach people. Been teaching it since 1987, not just in English. I've been teaching with translators all around the world, well over 35 countries. People are people the world over. Cultural differences from place to place may vary, but the fact is that humans globally are quite similar. And we get where you're coming from when you say the shit you truly believe. That's why you want to move away from scripts, away from those templates, and start to actually liberate yourself to be able to articulate stuff you truly care about from the depths of your soul the way only you can. Tapping into that is fundamentally different from using the scripts and templates, and I want to talk about why scripts and templates are actually good, and the only place that they're good, in just a moment. But I want to say that moving toward what I refer to as unscripted authority, some of you are going to say, ooh, unscripted, no, I don't want that. Well, if you don't want that, why are you still watching? Unscripted authority has everything to do with what I refer to as highly structured improv. The improvisational quality is the magic special sauce that when layered on top and integrated in brings you where you deserve to be. Okay, where do scripts and templates actually help? Well, they get you started. From doing nothing to doing something, scripts and templates allow you to at least get a start. In fact, I can give you some scripts and templates if you need them, but I don't even work that way. I don't start that way. I start nobody that way because that's not going to help you tap into what you really want to say the way you really want to say it. But I'm not going to say those scripts and templates, or actually it's just one. It's just one with a few variations. So all of those people saying use my scripts and templates, they're actually saying use my version of the same single script and template that everybody else uses. I'm not going to say that that stuff is bad or wrong. I'm going to say that that doesn't get you where you deserve to be, and it's not going to get you where you want to be, and if you're struggling to wonder why, that's part of the reason why. Okay, now let's go to the other reason why. The other reason why is that you may have been told that it's as simple as and easy as using a teleprompter app. Blah. You don't know how to read from a teleprompter unless you're even studying with someone who claims to have been on TV because they read the news on television. That's not performance. It's not. Certain aspects of journalistic professional TV people don't know how to actually unleash and let it rip. They are following the teleprompter, so that's all they know, and they tell you to do it, and then you end up looking like a deer in headlights. Oh no. Oh no. So that's the other reason why you might think that there's something missing. What could it possibly be? If it's not the scripts and templates, which it is, it's then definitely the teleprompter app, which it also is. You don't know how to actually go through the extended process of making yourself into a live, present, connected, in touch, self-aware performer when you're paying attention to reading your teleprompter app copy-paste script. That actually is something that most presenters in the newsroom and these other places have designated years of practice to. And they say you can do it in 2 months or less. They say you can do it in a week or less. And they're wrong. And that's what's wrong with your stuff. So that's what's the problem. What's the solution? I already mentioned it. Being able to learn how to investigate your own ability to let your stuff fly from your mind the way you plan with a highly structured improv actually comes with the understanding of a certain amount of theatrical principles that are easy to use, easy to grasp, and easy to be able to internalize and then embrace so that you can let it go. There are many different components to this, okay? One of them is understanding the camera universe. This is where you are residing when you are pressing play and then sitting here like I am now. This is my camera universe, and that's what you're watching. Being able to use that, that's part of it. So that's one of the skills. One of the other skills is being able to understand the copy, the content, the phrases and expressions that make sense to you. Those are the ones that you are going to use on a regular basis. That's important. That is also part of what's down below in the descriptions. That stuff is equally important because sometimes you're not delivering video. Sometimes you have to say the shit that you truly mean in text, in copy, in writing. There are myriad formats and media, and one of them is the written word. So become a good scribe. Fall in love with your unique way of saying what you need to say. The other thing is the storytelling. I've been actually weaving little bits of story into this. Then there's the other aspect, which is the performance mindset. Understanding what it means to be able to bring it big. These things are special. These things are the parts that matter. The last one is the tech. You want to not have the tech be in the way, of allowing you to be able to press record and let it rip. You deserve to understand a streamlined, simplistic process that allows your tech to work for you instead of getting bogged down in that. Those are the basic components of everything I need to teach you. Strategy is another component too. That is another aspect of things. Building a business requires strategy, using your content so that it does the heavy lifting for you instead of having to work so hard to try to get people to hop on a call and then sell them. That's for the birds, man. That stuff is just, wow. That's that's so yesterday. But the fact is that these are the components of a process that is the antidote to all of that other stuff out there that people have been saying, scripts and templates and teleprompter apps and all of that simple stuff. That just puts you firmly entrenched in the ocean of droners out there that look, sound, feel, touch, taste, and yes, smell just as bad as all the others. You don't want to be there. If you be there, you're going to end up wallowing. And then don't come to anybody and complain and wonder why you're wallowing. That's why. If, however, you choose to become someone who rises above, that requires a different process, and it actually allows you to get firmly and substantially in touch with who you truly are. Your unique badassery will actually allow you to attract various people who resonate with who you truly are. That is where you become the person that serves as a beacon to everybody else out there, including your loved ones, including your young family members who look up to you. When they see you embracing that part of yourself, you become some kind of example far beyond what they even imagined you could be, and then they will reach for their version of that. But that's besides the point. I was just trying to talk about the problems with the scripts, templates, and teleprompter app. So when this makes sense to you, I'd like to actually offer you an opportunity to get started going where I know you deserve to go. The stuff that I've been teaching people and training people since 1987 in those 35 plus countries. The time is now. The opportunity is yours. When this makes sense, embrace it. If you put it off, don't come bitching to me or anybody else, because action takers do now. And the sideliners, if that's you, good luck, all the best, go in peace. But for the rest of you, bring it. Come on. See you soon. Yar. 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 Your unique badassery depends solely on you and your action taking. I want you to look below, find the link that makes the most sense for you, depending upon what level you are and where you are in your game and your journey. Unlocking and unleashing your particular unique badassery. This is something liberating, delightful, and powerful, facilitating you to be able to inflict the best possible damage upon the world at large. Whether you're a beginner or you're a very high-level pro, you've yet to uncover certain things that I look forward to assisting you with. Click, scroll, follow, join, and reach out to me if you have any questions. Look forward to speaking with you. Go get 'em. Yar.